It's another edition of The Reset. Super Bowl champion, top 50 player, Seahawks of all time. Seahawk legend, Brandon Mebane here on the show. Bang, what's good, bro?
Nothing, man. Shoot, just sunbathing. You know, same old, same old.
Okay, sunbathing down in L.A. Now, listen, make sure you like and subscribe. You guys know how we do it. Before I get to, I know what y'all want to hear. Do you remember growing up, Bang? Now, for Gen Z, they don't, now Patrick and all them, they don't know nothing about this. But back in the day, us Gen X and older folks, baby boomers, when something would happen, they would say, let me take my belt off. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know what that meant.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. That's what Mike McDonald was doing. This dang Mike McDonald keep taking that belt off. Mike McDonald keep taking that belt off.
Yeah.
Man, boy. Hey, come on now. They did it against the Commanders first half. Belt off, pass the sticks. They did it again yesterday, the first half, against the Arizona Cardinals. I'm talking about they smacked the out of them.
They starting off fast, man. They starting fast. Woo. Yeah.
Down go Frazier. Where you want to start at, Bang? Where you want to start?
Man, let's start with talking about those fumble recoveries, man. Let's start with that, man.
Okay.
Defense, man. Yeah.
I mean, hold on, Bang. Yeah. Defense is your expertise. We didn't see one, we saw two, and not only did we see two, Bang, we saw the same exact sequence happen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Now here's my question to you and everybody that's listening. Put it in the chat. Who would you rather be? Would you rather be the person that causes the fumble or the person that recovers the fumble and gets the touchdown?
Recover the fumble and get the touchdown. Because, for one, if it's not like an open field, don't nobody see who caused the fumble, right? But if it's like in a pile and, you know, like it could be 10 people punching at the ball, right? They're going to give credit to one. They ain't going to give credit to two. But whoever come up with the ball and score, they're going to put the ball in the air and be like, yeah, it's me. And everybody be like, yeah, it's you. That's just how it is, you know? That's just what it is.
Bang. Yeah. Listen, man, you went your entire 13-year career.
Yeah.
How many touchdowns you get?
I got an interception, though. I got a pick, though. Yeah.
You got an interception?
Yeah. I got a pick against the Raiders. Oh yeah. I got it painted, everything.
But Bay, you played, listen to this, dog. You played 13 years. 13 years. DeMarcus Lawrence yesterday got 2 touchdowns in the game.
Hey, man.
Matter of fact, that was so crazy. DeMarcus Lawrence right now is up for Offensive Player of the Week.
He might be offensive player of the month with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't happen a lot. Now, 1, yeah, but 2, that's
by the way, there's going to be somebody who's like, gee, you meant defensive. No, I meant offensive. Duh, touchdown. That's the funny. So that was impressive. Okay, here's where I want to take this here. Now, what I'm not going to do is compare this defense to anybody but themselves. They're competing against themselves to be better than they were the week before. But Bang, you know what I find something that is really impressive is every single week they got a starter out. Julian Love has been out. Weeks ago, Devin Witherspoon was out. Josh Jobe has been out, who's definitely a playmaker. Ernest Jones, the fourth, right now, he's out. Jay Reed, yesterday, he's out. But it seems like the system is so good that it's plug and play, baby.
It sounds like the system is great and their depth is all-time high. It's dope. You know, when you have a system, everybody's on the same accord, you know, everybody's following the system, everybody doing their homework. It's like, man, that's a recipe for success, you know, because there's going to be times in the season where everybody's not going to be 100% healthy. Even when we went to both our Super Bowls, you know, obviously everybody wasn't healthy, but the system that was in place, the players that was bought in and communicating on a high level, it was like, man, we ready to go. But that one saying everybody say, like, next man up. I don't like that saying. I don't like that. It's more so like we need you this week, bro, and we gonna need you to do your job. You might not do it as good as the starter, but we need you to plug in and play. We need you, bro, this week.
Now, you know what's crazy? I wish Paul and those guys can bring up something that you said last year. We got to find it. Right. Do you remember last year when the Saints were rolling on off? I think they were 3-0, 4-0. You said, man, hey, this Clint Kubiak got that offense playing. Then they had the injuries, the center went down, and things kind of went bad and everything.
Right.
Bane, from a defensive point of view, can you explain to us what makes this offense right now that we're currently seeing with the Seahawks so special?
It's a lot of things, man. One of the things that we discussed, man, going into a season, you can have a good quarterback come from somewhere else, right? And he can go to a whole nother system, and he might not be good or as good as he was in the other system. But in this case, he's obviously, top quarterback in the NFL. And then we have the emerging of Jackson and Jigba, right? Didn't nobody know he was gonna be like what he was, right? I think you did, right? Yeah, that you was the one saying it, but for me, it was like, I don't know, right? I think the biggest thing is, man, they got a good play caller, man. They got a great play caller, offensive play caller. And then the key to them having success on their offense is that offensive line. The offensive line, they have a better coach. It's the same players. They have an addition of their first-round draft pick. He's the only new person on the offense, right? But this is the same offensive line that we was talking about last year. Everybody was talking about get rid of, right? To me, I think that's where it all starts. It all starts up front, and up front, they got a good offensive coach. He understands the guys that he has, and he plugging them in the system, and it's working, man.
You know what, man? You stay consistent, because I bet you, if you listen to anybody sports media talk about the Seahawks, including myself, I'm leading with JSN. I'm leading with Sam Darnold. I'm leading with Clint Kubiak. Bang. You just led with the offensive line being the reason for all of this?
It's offensive line, man. In order for Sam Darnold to throw that ball down the field, you have to have the proper protection, right? Now, these are the same guys that was on the field last year, doing the blocking, doing run blocking, the same thing. Well, what makes this so different from this year to last year is the system that they put in place that works for the offensive line. The only thing that I want to see more, right, in this offense is more running the ball, right? More of a balanced offense, right? Because it's going to be some times, I'm telling you, and it might be this game, to where they're going to have to rely on that run game, right? Now, they playing against a team coming up, the Rams. They're good on defense, right? The Seahawks is good on defense. This might come down to be a defensive game. But what's going to separate the Seahawks offense from the Rams offense? We can throw, they can throw. We can run, can they run? Something's going to have to give. Something's going to have to come up. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah. Let's talk JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Right.
Hey, he's special, huh?
That dude's different, man. I'm going to say this. If Jackson and Jigba was playing for any team on the East Coast, they would be saying he's the number one guy for MVP. Right? But since Taylor is in the middle of America in Indy, I think a lot of people are going to say that they're number one, right? He's number one to be MVP. And the reason why they'll probably say him is because look from where their team was last year and look where their team is this year.
Bang, I've been debating if I wanted to bring this up, but I kind of do want to bring it up. I kind of don't, because it's going to seem like I'm selfish, but check this out, man.
Yeah.
I think Jackson Smith and Jigba, who, by the way, I mean, he's already at 1,000 yards in 9 games, right?
Right.
And you look at his games that he's had this year. Of the 9 games he has had, he's had 6 100-yard games, right? And
Man.
of the ones he has missed not getting 100 yards, check this out.
Right.
Yesterday, he did not get 100 yards. He got like 92, 93 yards.
That's 100.
Wait, watch this. Well, hold on. This isn't something I want to bring up. I want to talk this out. He got 82 yards in the first quarter yesterday.
Ooh.
He had 90-something yards already in the first quarter and a half. And then the rest of the game, the second half, he had 1 target.
No.
And
yeah,
then there was a time against the Arizona Cardinals this year where he ended the game with like 70-something yards.
Right.
And he had 0 targets in the first half.
Yeah.
Listen, man, sometimes I feel like sometimes like people don't want folks to break records, right? Like if JSN yesterday would have gotten 100 yards in that game, I think he would have tied and or broke Steve Largent's record for games consecutively of 100 yards. I remember his first year when he had an opportunity to break a record and they held that. And then I remember last year we had a chance to break Tyler Lockett's record. All I'm saying is this.
Yeah.
I think JSN can get 300 yards receiving in a game. That's how special and different I think he is.
I can't argue with you on that one, man. I believe he's capable of doing that too. I mean, but one thing in the NFL, man, what you don't want to do, you don't want to put the all that on him. Like you want to spread it around, right? You want to give other guys opportunities too, right?
Okay.
Is he capable of giving more numbers? Yeah. But at the end of the day, as long as you get that W, numbers is gonna come, especially a receiver, especially if you're the number 1 guy, he gonna get his numbers. He gonna get open, right? He's a route runner.
Okay. So
yeah.
So wait. Now again, that was me talking as a fan. Okay. As a fan, we like to see records broken and all. That's just a fan. So you're telling me, are you saying to me in front of everybody that records don't matter?
I mean, it does, but in order to win a championship, I definitely wouldn't. That's not my number 1 thing is focus on records, right? Records is gonna come. As long as you play and enjoy the game and you having fun, numbers is gonna come. You're gonna get numbers. Like I said, he's in a position to where he's the number 1 receiver, right? He's gonna get numbers. Like in my position, I'm not gonna always get numbers because I'm gonna get doubled. It's just what it is. So, numbers is whatever. I wouldn't base my career off of numbers, right? I would really base my career off on did I make my team better, right? Did we have success? Did I come through in the moments to where we need them in that 2-minute drill, right? Did I catch that ball, right? Did I block downfield? Just doing them little things.
Hey, man, yesterday's game against Arizona reminded me of y'all back in 2012 when y'all beat up on Arizona, man. 9 games in a row.
9 games in a row?
9 games in a row. Come on, that's like ownership. That's a signature.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, man, it got so bad yesterday. I said, man, it might be some key cards that might not work down in Arizona this week. They got beat down right there. And they got a little bit better. Had some,
they got some
things happen in the
issues.
second half.
They got some issues.
They got some real issues. Now, let's, since we talking about right here, outside of the run game a little bit, which by the way, the run game right now, I know you keep talking about it. Let me push back for a second.
Yeah.
For me, it feels and seems like, Bane, this run game is good when it needs to be. George Holani got his first rushing touchdown yesterday, right? Charbonnet got his touchdown yesterday. Great run. K9, when it was time for him to get some yards, 8, 9, 10 yards, he got that. Bane, what more do you need to see? Because it feels like when this run game is needed, it's there.
Man, so the run game is like this to me, right? The run game, let's say I will want to see more from run game when it comes to time of possession, right? I want you and sometimes offense had the ball for like 8 minutes in one half. Like that's like I want to see like a dominant run game like that, to where like you keep the other offense off the field. So you keep the other offense off the field, they out of rhythm, and they away. They was away. So it's like that's what I'm talking about. Like with the run game, like nickel and diming them down the field, taking your time as an offense, being patient. Because you got JSN. JSN can go. He can go 60 and you can score like that, right? But sometimes you always don't want to do that. Sometimes you just want to just kill a team on a time possession. Just mess them up. Like just kill them, Because when they got them 2 fumbles or he got the first fumble, not only that guy that gave up the ball from Arizona, right? It messed up the whole psyche of the whole team. When you fumble the ball, it's like everybody now and then on full alert, like, oh my God. Now you're not thinking about are you thinking about other things? You're thinking about not dropping the ball, fumbling the ball. But when you get 2 of them, it's like, man, they punching that ball out, man. Like, I gotta hold this thing a little bit tighter.
Hey, Bane, help me understand this. The Seahawks went on a bye week. They come out of the bye week, Bane. They go to the Washington Commanders, bruh. First half, my man Sam Darnold was 16 for 16, 4 touchdowns, 284 yards passing. 158.3 perfect passer rating. And then you see them and how they started off the game. It's 38-7 in the first half against the Arizona Cardinals. What does that mean when a team is dialed in right after the bye week with games like that consecutively back to back?
Rhythm. Everybody in rhythm. Everybody on the same accord. Everybody focused. Everybody dial in. The bye week didn't get away from them. It's like they conquered the bye week, and ain't too much to say. They got a good rhythm going, man. And once you in that rhythm, and then you build on top of that rhythm, that's a dangerous team.
That's what I want to talk about. No, keep going, Bang. This is the part that most of us we don't understand. Like talk about that rhythm, man. Talk about how that rhythm and compounds and gets that momentum going.
When you're in rhythm, man, you're in sequence with the whole team, right? Not only you're in rhythm with the team, you're in rhythm as an individual player, right? So when you're in rhythm as an individual player, it's like, man, you want more and more and more. You want to make more plays. You want to contribute. You want to be the one that be like, man, my play was a big play, man. The reason why we won that game, that was one of the reasons why. But you want to be, in team concept, you want to be the guy that be like, man, hey, when that 2 minute come, I want to be the one. Give me the ball, all right? Or I'm gonna punch that ball out and recover the ball. We got the ball, give it back to our offense. Like you just hunger, and once a whole team feels that hunger, it's a dangerous team, man. It's super dangerous. Don't nobody want to play Seattle right now in the NFC.
No, they don't.
I don't see it. Yeah, especially at home. I think they conquered that. They home field now. I think they got like, okay, this is our house. We can't lose here.
So Bang, look, then how did we get it wrong? Like, let me go ahead and admit, I did not see this team being this way. Matter of fact, I called you on the way home.
Yeah.
And what'd you say?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know how good they're gonna be. Don't nobody know. Because when you break in a new quarterback, a new center, sometimes that usually take time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, right?
Yeah.
But it was one of them things we didn't sit up here and say, hey, it's not gonna work. It was more so like, I don't know, we gotta wait and see.
No. Let me just say this. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat this. I did not, and I knew JSN is best in the world, but I did not think Sam Darnold would be this good. We talked about the defense, right? We talked about the defense. Yeah. Let me talk about DeMarcus Lawrence. I didn't know that he would be this good. I know the Dallas Cowboys is like, what the heck is going on? Right? It's almost like Michael Parsons misses DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah. But, that's the thing in football, man. In football, it's the ultimate team sport, man. A lot of times guys will sit up here and say that, just because you're good in one system, you can go another system and be good. That's not always true, right? A lot of times people don't understand you build chemistry, right, with the other guy next to you, the guy behind you, right? The communication is on. Y'all watching film. It just fit the mold, right? You know, it could be like you could be in one system to where they use you as a guy, you know, motion, right? And you have 8 guys in a box. And if you motion that dude like Debo out the box, now you got 7. Now you got 7 guys in the box. Now there's 9 on 7 to where, you know, the offense has better numbers than us, to where that safety is not the unblocked player in the box, to where McCaffrey can get off. Just little stuff like that, you know? Football is the ultimate team sport, right? No matter how good you are, everybody depend on each other for that one guy to look good. That's just what it is. It ain't plug and play. It ain't that easy.
So yesterday, we all saw the Rams beat the 49ers. I don't think anybody was shocked with that result, but that's what happened. Right. And now it is time for a heavyweight fight. The Rams, Seahawks travel to the Rams. All right, Bane. This is important. A lot of people like to see what you said. Give us 3 keys that the Seahawks need to be successful and get a victory down there in LA against the Rams.
You have to make Matt Stafford uncomfortable. Matt Stafford right now arguably is considered also league MVP or offense MVP. You have to make him uncomfortable. You have to make him uncomfortable. You got to make him uncomfortable at home, right? So I don't know if it's going to be blitzing, it's going to be rushing the passer. You got to make him uncomfortable because he's sitting in that pocket. And if he's sitting in that pocket and he's comfortable, he's going to pick you apart. So make him uncomfortable, turnovers, and run the ball on offense. Keep that offense on the sideline. Slow the game down. You don't have to score fast. Slow the game down. Wear the defense down. Right?
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's different there.
Hey, that's different. I like how you – so number 1 is make Matthew Stafford uncomfortable. Number 2, you got to get some turnovers against down there. And number 3, let's extend that game. Let's slow that game down by running that rock.
Slow it down. Yeah, keep him on the sideline. You keep him on the sideline, he's going to be sitting there uncomfortable, looking at that iPad like, hey, what did I do wrong on this? Who did wrong? What can I do better?
I'll give you a next-gen stat right now. Right now in the NFL, the Seahawks defense is ranked second to last as far as the amount of blitzes that they do. However, they're ranked second in the league in quarterback pressures and hurries. That tells you, you know what that remind me of? That's what y'all used to do. Y'all used to rush 4. What 4 of them? Yeah. You know, you didn't need to be blitzing 6-7. No. 6-7.
I still don't know what that means. But yeah, man, hey, it's time for that defensive line. Hey, man, make it happen.
Yeah.
You beat them up front. Win your one-on-ones. It's right there. It's right there for the taking.
Yes, sir.
Heavyweight fight.
Well, Bang, come on, man. We done knocked out another edition, man. Hopefully, the next time we talk, we talking about a Seahawks win over the Rams. Hey, Seahawks win that game against the Rams. Oh, they Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. They're for sure number 1 in the NFC.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
Matter of fact, is it fair to say the NFC West is the toughest division in football?
I would say yes, because you have 3 potential teams in the NFC West. They can all be in the playoffs.
And you know what? You know what sets those 3 teams apart? They solid at quarterback. Hey, San Fran got a lot of injuries, but Mac Jones been solid.
Yeah. I say the best play caller all around, San Fran got the best offensive play caller.
Hey, and wait a minute.
He's just creative, man.
He is.
He's gimmicky,
and,
you know?
And shout out my man, Clint Kubiak. Yeah. He out here doing it.
Yeah.
Clint Kubiak, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His daddy was a play caller.
Right.
You know?
Right. No, that's real. That's real. Yeah.
All right, babe, we got to get up on out of here. You go tweeze that little gray?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to pluck it out, man. I'm going to get that out of there. Yeah. I got to get it out of there. Yeah.
Hey, I know that, man. Or, All right, bang. Well, shoot. We'll do this again. I see you representing Crenshaw today.
Yes, sir, man. We got our playoff game this Friday against San Pedro High School, man. We going for it, man. We got to go get it, man. We got to go get it.
Shout out Crenshaw.
We number 3 in California is producing the most NFL players, and we number 8 or 9 in the nation as we're producing the most NFL, NBA, and Major League Baseball. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, the show.
And guess what's crazy? Y'all got all that. Y'all got all that damn old talent. And USC ain't doing nothing. UCLA ain't doing nothing. Cal Berkeley ain't doing nothing. Ain't none of them damn California teams doing nothing. Hey, so what's the point in y'all having good players so other people can have them?
Hey, man, Texas, man, they be offering acres, man, in their NIL money. They're offering acres. They got the most money, man. We got to get Big Red on there, man. Texas A&M. On OG.
We got it.
On OG.
All right, hey, we got to go.
On OG.
Hey, Aggies is real. We're going to talk about them. All right, we got to go. Make sure you like and subscribe.